We're back for another edition of No Rares to Mythic. We're taking only commons and uncommons, and we are climbing all the way up to the Mythic rank. Yeah, we're trying to build consistent decks that you guys are going to be able to build, draft in, draft out, not relying on these rares, but showing you can do it with just solid deck building and good gameplay. All right, so we opened a pretty sweet pack. My eyes are immediately drawn to Thunder Magic and Cornered by Black Mages. Also, Combat Tutorial's good. Lock Coal's alright. White Mage's Staff is good in white. Magitech Armor is good, but it suffers from being a 4-drop. And there are just so many good 4-drops. So, something to keep in mind. Also, Dreams of Laguna and a Lindblum, which is fine. I would probably be Black Mage's Thunder Magic or White Mage Staff for my top 3. We're going to take Thunder Magic, though. Super flexible. All right, another Cornered by Black Mages and a Combat Tutorial. Probably going to get Cornered by Black Mages. I do really like... I think Black-Red is very fun. You can get a couple Cornered by Black Mages, a couple Black Mage Rod, and then just ways to turn through your deck. So, yeah, we're just going to take the removal, and we'll see where it goes. There's also 3 pretty solid cards here. And Combat Tutorial. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what comes back on the wheel here. Maybe nothing. Maybe something. But let's take this Cornered by Black Mages, and we're going to follow it up with... Okay, so options here. We've got Queen Brawny, Ice Magic, Trino Dark City, or maybe Galacat would be like your next best. I think I'm just going to take the Dark City. Ice Magic's good, but not like amazing. I don't love any of these red-black cards. But I do often find myself going Grixis. So let's just take the town for now and see what happens here. Yeah, really, probably the most exciting card here is Galacat. But I'm just going to take the blue-black land. All right, and we immediately get 3 good white cards after passing the Galacat. I'm going to take the Auracite. We're sticking on the removal train here. Okay, now we get a Sorceress's Schemes, which, you know, I love. Also a Vector Imperial Capital, which we like as well, but I think this is a pretty easy Sorceress's Schemes. You know we have fun with this card. Nothing else here is really great. Pretty weak pack. Final Days is good if you're like heavy mill. I've liked it. Notably, it's how many creatures are in your graveyard. A lot of other things in the set are permanents. This is creatures. But yeah, I mean, it's really Sorceress's Schemes and Vector Imperial Capital are the 2 cards I'm looking at. And we're going to snag that Schemes. Let's see who we're drafting with. The Dude. Cooler Coal, Homefar, Dapis, Torb, Guivrus, and Swampcat. All right, this is a very good sign for Black-Red. 6th pick, Garland. There's also a Tonberry, a Shinra, another Magitech, and a blue-red land. But, I mean, this is like the sign I'm looking for, is that there's a Garland here. Happily take this. A lot of good cards in this pack. Tonberry's good in an aggressive black deck. Garland's great. Magitech's great. Shinra's good in any black mill deck. Thief's Knife's solid, and blue-red's a good town, so... Let's take the Garland and hope we can make a sweet black-red deck. We'll see. We will see. The Dude. Cooler Home. Alright. So now we've got Reno and Rude versus Marlborough versus a black-white land. Probably not playing that. Reno and Rude, you want to have things to sacrifice. It's best in black-white, I would say. But Marlboroughs are pretty replaceable. I guess I'll just take the 2-drop. We do often have things that are sitting around we can sacrifice. All right, do we want Limit Break or Pandora? I guess we'll take a Limit Break. A black-white, a Dreams of Laguna, and a Poison the Waters. Also, Magitech Armor is still here. I'm gonna take the Dreams. Poison the Waters are like, I feel like you always see them coming around. Nothing great here. But all those packs were pretty weak, so we weren't really expecting it past anything. And we opened maybe the best uncommon in the set. Well, probably not the best, but one of the best. Side quest Hunt the Mark. Happy about that. Wouldn't mind wheeling the Village, the Rat, Blazing Bomb. Could be okay, depending on how many 4-cost spells we have. Like Sorcerer's Schemes is already 2, but... And Side quest Hunt the Mark is 1. Definitely looking to pick up more removal this pack. I don't want to play that. So, we'll see if we can get some more removal here. Okay, a Black Mage's Rod. Solid. I really like Yuna. If you get the chance to play her, she's really fun to build around. You do need... I mean, she's fine on her own, but ideally you have a lot of enchantments. Like Fat Chocobo, things like that. Especially if you can have an enchantment in your graveyard the turn this comes down. Because it's at the beginning of your end step, you return an enchantment. So, really fun build around. Highly recommend if you're drafting rares. But we will happily take Black Mage's Rod. Exactly what we're looking for in this deck. Would love to see some more removal. All right, this is an interesting one. We have Call the Chocobo versus a blue-red land. Like, do we want to splash blue is kind of the question here. There's also a Dire Rat and a Hectize. Ideally in this deck, just everything is spells. I don't have anything good yet that's blue. Just the Dreams. Sometimes Call the Mountain Chocobos come around pretty often. I think we'll just take Call the Mountain Chocobo. If we had a really good blue card, like Shantoto, I think I would have taken that land, but right now we have nothing. It's more speculative, where Call the Mountain Chocobo is like pretty guaranteed to make our deck. Helps us hit land drops. It's a spell. Makes a body. Just kind of does everything we're looking for. All right, here we have another Dreams of Laguna. A random encounter. A red-white land. A Trader. A Lionheart. Lionheart's not bad. So do I want to go more into a splash? Or do I want to just take the Lionheart? It's kind of our question here. I don't know. Let's take the Lionheart. All right, we got another Garland versus a Suplex. I would like both of them, but we'll take the Garland. Second, Call the Mountain or a black-red land. I think I'm going to take this for my mana. You tend to have a lot of double black pips, so it is helpful in these decks to have like 1 or 2 of these. And you're often not playing a card on turn 1, so you can kind of take a turn off to play a tap land. All right, would love to see more Black Mage's Rod. Cornered by Black Mages. Overkill. Intervention. All right. We'll snag that right up. No card draw yet, other than our Sorceress's Schemes. Well, we have a light up the stage. All right, what else you got for me? This is the last pick before we start getting our wheel. Shinra Reinforcement, not really what you want to be doing in this deck. Really nothing here is what I want to be doing. Haste Magic versus Undercity Dire Rat. I think I'm going to take the rat. The treasure works well with side quest. All right, we have Elixir, no. Laboratory Maniac, no. Guess we'll just take Monk's Fist. Nothing good. Monk's Fist is like okay if you have enough Wizard tokens, but man, Circle of Power would be nice. More removal would be nice. An intervention would be nice. Definitely light on removal at the moment. And nothing great on the wheel. All right. Not a good pack for us. What is this? Teferi. I don't know if I've seen that card yet. All right, so we have like Weestis is a reasonable card to splash. Nothing else great. I guess we'll take it. All right, there's a Circle of Power. We'll snag that really quick. We don't want it to run away, you know? So we might splash this. We might not. There's another really good card to splash. It's a wizard. Or do I just take the rod? What is this? Command beacon. Don't want that. Oh, do we want bad mana? I think we just take the rod. I think we're... Oh, cool. Here's an intervention. Just what we wanted. Nothing really. I don't mind airships in this deck. Otherwise, it's like Capital City. Sahagin. I have a ton of 4-drops. That's why I don't want the trader. Yeah, I guess we'll take the airship. The rods crew it. All my 2-drops crew it. All right, give me another Circle of Power. More removal. Cornered by Black Mages. Give me some more. We have a lot of equipment. We have a lot of cards I don't really want to play. I'm looking at these two. Another Hunt the Mark. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Call the Mountain. It's crazy. This card's really good. I don't know why it's there. I think I'm fine taking Summon Anima just as a little top end here. I like Ring. Ring's alright. 8th pick, Black Mage's Rod. Sure. I like having 4 rods. A little heavy on 4 drops, but they're not creatures. They're mostly interaction. There's a world I could play. The Seath. Don't think I'm playing Haste Magic. We have 18 non-creatures. Maybe I ditch that and I play the Seath. Uh-huh. Yep. Alright. Deck's a little wonky, but seems pretty solid. I mean, this is like, I'm just treating this as like removal. Removal. 17 non-creatures. It's pretty sweet. Let's hop on in. See what we got. Yeah, a little low on removal. Surprised we didn't see more. Crush Norris. Whatever, Crush Norris. Alright, well. Rod. Sounds fine to me. Rod. Yeah, we didn't get any revelations. Revelations are really good in these decks. Just like a non-creature spell that draws you a card. Can often trigger twice. Reno and Rude or Black Mage's Rod. Let's go Reno. Then we can Rod, hold up Thunder Magic. Or Thunder Magic something. Like a 1/4 would be bad. Them killing it is totally fine. Play the double mountain so they don't know that I'm holding up Thunder Magic. Otherwise, the way it tapped would be weird. Next turn, we can go Rod, which is kind of fun. Do you want to counter that? Or are you bouncing? It's an additional counter target activated ability, triggered ability, or non-creature spell. I don't think I've ever seen someone play that. Well, something new every day, I guess. All right. Do we bother killing this? I think I do. Okay. That we can kill. Alright, they need something good here. Ooh, killing both of them. Alright, what else you got? Digging. Well, we get to start drawing. Ooh, white. Removal. Pass the turn. That's a good card. Alright, well. Oh, this thing's gonna flip? Man, that's annoying. Okay, so we could attack and then tap it. Or this just kills them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Had to do some quick math there. We did it. Climbing right along here. Nicely. Alright. Playing at Mural Town. And looks sweet. We need another swamp, but other than that, it looks good. We'll lead on the rat. I think that's the one I care least about it dying. Pack for 2. They could have a counter. I think we still just play the airship. Okay, they had something. Might be +3/+3. Let's go Black Mage's Rod. Counter? Nope. Alright. Attack. Discard. Let's play Reno. Okay, they countered that. Fine. Happy I played Reno. If we draw a swamp, they're like pretty close to dead next turn. Alright, I'm just gonna do Black Mage's Rod here. I know it doesn't use our mana, but gets the most damage in. Alright. Yeah, I don't know how they get out of this. That's not gonna do it. Alright, cool. Platinum tier 2. Alright, we are playing Mo. What's up, Mo? No 2-drop. We have black mages, airship, sorceress' schemes, green black. Yikes. Well. Man, that card's good. Yikes. Yeah, I'm a mana short, getting back black mages. Yep. I guess we're just double blocking here. Seven cards. One card. What do we got? Well, at least it's not another creature. Yeah, they must have a land, right? Remove a lore counter. Alright, hopefully they don't have a reanimate spell. Alright. Hopefully they can't get those back. Yep, they just have a second one. Let's see what we have on top. What do we want to do here? I think we just play these both. then we'll probably double block it, try to kill it. We knew they had that too. Not the worst thing to discard. It's a bummer we didn't hit a land. Alright, well. Going down to 4. Man, the rares. Oh no. Oh no. Their deck is sweet. Some bad cards, but yeah. Oh, what a bummer. I guess we should have just killed this instead of playing Light Up the Stage. I mean, the odds of hitting the land I felt like were pretty good, but it was probably just a bit too greedy. Still would have been, I don't know. I think that's probably was the issue. Could have just played it next turn. But hey, yeah, sometimes make mistakes. Alright, we're playing Jay Sheeran. We need some lands, but I like our hand. What are we thinking, Jay Sheeran? What are we thinking? Keeping? Eh? Are you keeping, Mr. Sheeran? Alright. We're keeping. Do you think it's Ed Sheeran's brother? Maybe Ed Sheeran's sister. Alright. I like drawing a land. One more. Swamp would be nice. Man, double jacked. And the Titan. Thinking back on it, I probably should just... I don't know. I could have just tapped the Titan down. Which maybe would have been better. I like intervention. Next turn I can just Lionheart to kill this Dire Rat, so I'm not gonna block it. And then we have card draw and 2 pieces of removal, which is pretty nice. I've never seen anyone exile a skeleton spirit or zombie with that. You got it, boss. No blocks here. Gala Cat. Draw. Do I kill the Gaelic hat? I think I'll just Circle of Power here. Like Thunder Magic. Alright, really need another swamp. Swamp. Delivery Moogle. That's a good card. That is a good card. Into Crystal Fragments, sure. No blocks. Okay, I think I'm gonna Black Mage's Rod. Okay, a land, perfect. Yep, I want that swamp. Let's kill the Moogle. I don't want that one. That's a good card to discard. They do get the Moogle back, but it is what it is. We can always kill it again. And they're at 6. And it's tapped. All good things. Alright, so they must have something, but... Decline. I like that. Boom, 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 boom. Should be dead. Unless they have, like, gain 3 or something. Sweet. Alright, we're playing Moss. Hand looks pretty solid. 2 2-drops, a 4 and a 6, but the 4 gets us to our 6. I like that. Alright, just need a land here. It's not the worst thing if we don't get a land, but we would like to hit our 4th land on time. Maybe it would have been better to play the airship there. Got to surveil. I don't know. And then it could help us find our 4th if we don't hit it. I think it could go either way there. Well, I'm going to attack, see what they do. They want to trade, sign me up. See if they have a counter. Do I want that? I think I want to hit my land drops. They might still counter that. Okay, they don't. They destroy it though. Alright, really happy we kept the land on top then. So we'll probably go airship next turn. Green, white, blue. They could be playing like birds. I've had some cool bird decks. No blocks. More birds. Alright. Let's surveil. I will take my 6th land, thank you. Attack for 3. I'll probably block with the airship next turn, if they give me the chance here. Alright. Cycling, sure. Alright, 5 mana. Maybe the big boy Chocobo. Choco, Seeker of Paradise. Alright, so it looks like they are a birds deck. That's pretty good. Let's crew this bad boy up. We'll block. +2/+2. Pretty good. Alright. Might be a touch too late, but we shall see. Yeah, they have a sweet birds deck here. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, 2 lands. Alright. I think we block here. Then we're gonna try to kill this. And if they have something else... Oh, yeah, this deck is sweet. Can't really be mad. No thank you. I mean, we're still in a lot of trouble. Yeah, this is probably the coolest birds deck I've seen. Another Choco. I'm happy we got to witness this together. Unreal. Wow. Unreal game. Nothing you can do against that. They were just like perfect draft seat, I guess. Fat Crapper. What a name. Alright, I like this. We need one more swamp. Probably lead on Garland, so I can get some surveils and hopefully find my other swamp. Alright. I guess we'll just play the Shambler. Pretty good card. Alright. Well, there's our swamp at least. Let's see what they play here. I mean, if they like kill my Garland, I'll trade for the rat and then cornered by black mages to kill Jill, maybe. Okay. Oh, that's pretty nice. I'll take another. I'll take a new Garland. 5 mana. Shiva. Are you gonna bounce my token? Ooh, alright. We'll keep that one. I guess we'll just play the 3/3 again. See what they want to do here. They kept something on top. It was probably a land. Heck dies. It's pretty good. We'll get rid of the limit break. Wish I had kept that. Yeah, interesting whether they attack or not. They do, going for this surveil. I wonder if they have a 3 mana follow-up play or not. No blocks. So they didn't want Poison the Waters. Not great here, I will say. Alright. Well, see if they have a counter. They do. You should wait till after the surveil to counter, but to each their own, I guess. I'm gonna attack. They're so far away from flipping this. I mean, they get to surveil, but it's kind of whatever. We can Black Mage's Rod, light up the stage for 1 next turn, which seems pretty good. 6 mana. Some more surveilling. They are getting to sculpt their draws very nicely. I'll give them that. Okay. 6 mana. What do you got? Reno and Rude. Sure. I like that. Yeah, we're keeping that. Alright, bit unfortunate. I think we go in for 3 here. If we draw a land next turn, we can play both of these. If we don't draw a land, we're out of luck. Alright, I will happily take that trade. Seven mana. This is 8 to do. I'll double block. See what they have. I got another one. All right, sweet. We get to kill it. I probably wouldn't have played it if I were them. No attacks. We didn't get to use our ring, but what will be, will be. Oh man, it's not good game yet. All right, now it might be. Yeah, they flooded out a bit. To be fair, they surveilled a lot of non-creature spells, which I think came back to bite them there. All right, we are playing Kiwi, the standard bearer. All right, 2-drop, 2-drop, 2-drop. Seems good to me. We can't complain about that. 2-drop, 2-drop, 2-drop. Opponent, are you there? Hello? Okay, we're keeping. Opponent's keeping. We do need lands at some point here. We'll lead on Garland. Next turn, we'll probably play Black Mage's Rod. It's pretty good. I guess we'll go Reno and Rude. There's like a chance we hit them and get a land or something here. Are they gonna block? I'm gonna play Black Mage's Rod. Okay, they do block. All right, a land would be great. Okay, little filtering action here. At least they're pretty far from turning that on. They've only got one card in the yard. Really need to hit a land. Thank you. Yeah, I think we go Lionheart here. Kill the Wyvern. Hit him for 2. Okay, good thing we killed the Wyvern. Alright, well, we're gonna hope they don't have something crazy here. They do get a turn of bouncing. Next turn we can kill this. Alright, that doesn't do anything. No blocks. Wonder if they have like a counter spell. One way to find out. Syncopate? Yuck. Alright, well, they get another chance to draw something with a bounce ability. Don't like that. That makes it a 3-2. It would have 4. I don't think I want to swamp. Alright, do you want me to mill now or later, buddy? I guess later. Do I just play the 5/5? Or do I kill one of these? I think I'm just gonna play the 5/5. Might regret that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I think I kill this thing. Not in a great spot here. That's for sure. So we could kill something. Even then, we're not in a great spot. We have to, like, chump. We're still going down to 1 life. He gets to make 3 zombies. We could. I don't even know. I think we're just dead. Alright, bit of a bummer those last few games. Without this deck, could maybe do a little better. Kind of had some awkward draws. Still got 4 wins. Can't be too upset. Yeah, I mean, we had 4 rods and we just, like, never got it going. We always drew, like, kind of the crappy cards in our deck. Like the Shambler, the rat, the limit break with like rods. Maybe we shouldn't have been playing the limit break, honestly. We were a little short on playables. Maybe we should have played like Monk's Fist instead or something. I don't know. I think the deck was a little better. Maybe I shouldn't have played side quests on the mark. Maybe I should have just used the Pandora. That could have been a little bit greedy there, but yeah. At least we went 4 and 3, and we'll catch you on the next one.